Simon Sinek discovered the process of finding the why, and it's explained step by step in his book, Find Your Why. I found that his structure helped me connect with my why, and that's why I want to share it with you. The concept is that our purpose, our why, and our values are shaped by our past, by the way we were brought up, the things we experienced in our childhood and growing years, the memorable life events that made an impression on us. So, finding our why is all about digging through significant life memories, finding what they meant to us, and arriving at common themes that give us insight on what our purpose and values are. In teaching this to you, I run the risk of being vague. So before we get to the exercise, let me just give you an example from my own life. It just helps you to see how it works. When I was a child, I had memories of seeing my parents counsel people after dinner. The vivid memories of my childhood and teenage years were those of mom and dad helping people through charity work, teaching, counseling, and sometimes giving financial support so that people can make a better life for themselves. When I grew up, I also had memories of doing similar things, getting involved with nonprofits, using my skills to educate, inspire, and coach. Eventually, I made a business out of it. But from the age of 10, I actually had started contributing to community work. And those were the best days of my life. Another vivid memory in my past were those of moving to the United States, being a lonely adolescent with very low self-confidence. Although I was surrounded with people, I didn't have many people I would consider friends. I didn't feel good about how I looked, I had awkward social skills, and I had a huge fear of not being accepted. And then another set of memories when I worked on loving myself, being comfortable with my own skin, and being confident with my authentic style. Another group of memories was all about finding that I had certain talents and then trying them out to actualize my potential. So when it comes to finding common themes in my life, a few things were apparent. The first one was about helping people, about giving back. The second one was about removing my own limiting beliefs about myself. And the third was about using my strengths and living out my potential. So my why statement was to reignite people's strengths and remove the limiting beliefs that block them from contributing at their very best. Now that statement has three components: finding strengths, removing limits, and contributing to give back. So coming up with my why statement gave me clarity about my purpose and helped me to be grateful for my imperfect past, because they helped me to become the person I am today. I share my story just to illustrate how this works and how powerful this process is for me. And now I want you to experience it as well. So please make sure you have the handout in front of you, and let's get started. First of all, I want you to think of all the significant memories in your life. Don't hold back. They can be from any point in your life. Your childhood, your growing years, your career, and even recent times. They can both be positive or negative, even painful ones. Now, I do this privately with my clients, and I guide them personally through all this with deeper questions. And obviously, we can't do this through this online course. But if you want this personalized guidance, just book a private session in the tab, and we'll get that set up for you. So as you think of them, just list them on the left side of the table labeled memories. As you are listing them down, also start to think about what each of these memories mean to you. Why do you remember that among all the other memories in your life? Perhaps it told you something about yourself. Perhaps it was a first-time experience. Perhaps it represented some of your values. Perhaps it led you to believe some things. Write the meaning on the right column of next to each memory. Now, some people find it easier to list down all the memories and then come back and write down each of the meanings later. Some people like to do it one memory and immediately think of the meaning before moving to the next memory. It doesn't matter. Both are good. Just make sure you have at least 8 memories to work with. Don't stop until you have a good list. You'll need it in the next step. So please do this exercise now before moving on. This exercise is essential for you to find your essence, your purpose, and your why. So I'll leave you to do it.